Florida. Ah, the Sunshine State, and also the home of the Fountain of Youth. Wait, that's a real thing? Well, it must be, because we took a trip south to the hometown of New England sports legend Doug Flutie to hang out, hang 10, and act like kids.
These are pretty low. Ow! That's a love trap. That's not. This is my biggest board. I had it at my brother's house. I was letting him use it.
That's what this truck is for.
And to the left is the beach. And this town has not changed. I left here in '76, and this section of town has not changed one lick. Melbourne Beach is exactly the same. There might be one or two little shops that weren't there, but for the most part, it's just a quiet little beach town, surfers and fishermen, and no high rises, little bed and breakfast places, and surfing.
Everybody know each other down here, kind of thing?
Pretty much, the locals all know each other. I ran into a surfer right out here the other day that I met, or just bumped into. We started talking for a while and realized who each other were, and we went through grade school together. In fact, his name, Stuart Taylor, was a surfer when he was little and was bit on the ankle by a shark as a kid. I remember that in 6th grade.
That's a nice story to have growing up.
It's like, it's like bragging rights.
Sure it is.
The shark attack thing is like bragging rights.
Yep.
It's my little buddy that I hang out with, and we'll see him, Hunter. He's like, oh, I'd love to get bit by a shark. I'm like, what? No, because most of the sharks here are little spinners or black tips, and you see them once in a while. Oh, no. I trust me. They make fun of me the way I talk about sharks around here. You
get freaked out too?
I've always had, but now the more I've been in the water, and I've actually seen sharks a couple of times. I had a 6-foot tiger go under my board. Now tiger sharks are a whole different ballgame.
Right.
But I was on a big paddleboard at the time, so I wasn't threatened. And I've seen them a few times out there. You realize they're chasing fish. You're just they're oblivious to you and going by you and on their way to grab a fish. The reason I turned down this street was this is the house I grew up in.
Oh, nice.
Down here on the right. This house right here, 3 or 4 Surf Road. They're all little 3-bedroom, 2 baths. We're a block from the ocean and a block from the river. And that's how you grow up. Never wearing shoes, throw on your bathing suit, you're dressed for the day, and you head to the river or the beach. This is the elementary school I went to, and these are the athletic fields. Gemini Elementary. I actually have a niece, or a nephew now, going to school there. Athletic complex over here. Our family, we're all in Little League. My dad coached, helped run the league. My mom ran the concession stand. After school, we lived at these ball fields. And it was only 2 fields at the time. So since then, we expanded and built up the other fields. It really is cool. And I'll come down the area and I bump into middle-aged people that are saying, oh, I grew up playing ball on your ball field. This one is very buoyant for 9-2. It's 9-2 and you'll feel like you're on the Nash. Balance position, and then do a squat straight up. As soon as you're on the way, get the paddle in the water. know, you're standing up, paddling around, it's great exercise, number one, but the boards are cut and shaped now, so you can really ride waves. So it was a godsend for me because I had some back issues, had a back surgery, and all of a sudden it was hard for me to lay down on a longboard and pop up, and all of a sudden I started doing this, and I could still catch waves and ride them and feel like I'm really surfing. Just drop it over, lay on it, and paddle 10 feet. Come to visit, did we? We didn't come to visit. We all been in the house and we weren't visiting. My original Leonard Skinner drum set. I mean, that is an original Leonard Skinner drum head signed by the original band back in the 70s. Aerosmith, Skinner signed guitar. This is a blues legend. Bo Diddley, B.B. King, Buddy Guy, Chuck Berry, Bon Jovi. No Justin Bieber. I don't know, the Fleet. My problem isn't that I like high-end stuff. My problem is that I can't let go of my old stuff. So when I do get something new, it's like, you know what? I'm not going to get what this is worth anyway over here. If I sell it, I'll just keep it. Now, this is, the Trans Am's my baby. This is the one that I always wanted in high school, but could never have. And it's in mint condition. This I got when I was in Buffalo, and I thought I'd have it for a year or two and get rid of it. But the Ferrari was something I always wanted. Over the years, I could never justify the decision of spending that kind of money on a car, blah, blah, blah. And finally, I renewed my contract in San Diego. And these are my babies that I beat the top. This is my favorite all-time ski, the Honda Aquatrax. This has gotten its hours in. I got my wear and tear out of it. I beat the hell out of it. We got duct tape all over the place. This is the one that Hunter and I are 20 feet in the air out here, and it's light, so it can get away from me a little bit. And that's fast. So, that's not the one we're going to be going to Bimini on. A little too small. We need a bigger ski, a little more weight to it. Thanks. It was fun.
Good stuff.
We just got to find a wave before the end of the day.
Well, we never did get to Bimini, but boy did we have a good time. Life is Great Media would like to thank Doug Flutie and his entire family for such warm hospitality. Once again, all